Mashle.
This is Kaizoku Uncharted. We're a couple of siblings so the vast sea of anime. If you think this is the crew for you, set sail with us each week. I'm Jakia.
Jenae.
And Justin.
And happy Mother's Day to all of our listeners out there.
All right.
Yeah. So, in the news.
The news.
All right. So, Bleach, the 1,000 War Blood Art, or let's see here.
Well, part two. Yeah. I'll be killing
their parts.
Right. Look, I mean, yeah, y'all be killing with these parts.
They're going to drop some new info
season.
on May 28th. So, be prepared.
That's on a Sunday for those who don't know.
And then Jujutsu Kaisen, their manga is ending this year.
Okay. They've been putting in a lot of work.
Very short-lived.
Hey, we've learned that you don't have to be long to be impactful or have an influence. Okay?
Will be missed, though.
It will be missed, but...
Strong words.
Yes.
And that's the news.
The news.
Alrighty. So, anyone got any preferences or requests? Who's going first? I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
Right off the back.
Yeah.
They were so bold going ahead and giving us that recap episode.
I was so annoyed. I
thought I was getting tricked, so I fast forward. I was like,
sure.
Yes, complete recap.
I was hoping it was like a halfway in, but as soon as I saw the Chibi, Chopper, and Sanji brought up a good point. Then why ain't we going over his? Because why aren't you going over what's happened thus far in the King fight? I just saw this last week.
We did. I didn't need a recap.
I was like, huh? And then the way it titled, I was like, maybe Zoro had don't get it twisted, but I was like, maybe Zoro had put in even more work than I thought, and they started from almost from the get. And I was
We got Marco moments, but yeah, it was a special. So
wow, to me, I was like, oh, okay, that's what we doing.
I kind of saw it coming.
Oh.
How it's... I mean, are we really surprised?
I am a little bit because Justin said,
Sanji just won this fight apparently.
But we didn't get Sanji's. That's what I mean. It makes more sense. We didn't have that even during Sanji's long fight.
But I thought with the Toby Roppo, isn't that what happened? They cut into this little recap situation.
But that's when they were getting ready to go to the next one.
And I guess that's what they about to do. I don't know.
I mean, I know the Zoro fight about to jump off, but I mean... You could have did that. You could have gave us a special Zoro and Sanji's fight right before Luffy and Kaido about to get it on, or Big Mom and Kid and Law about to get it on.
Don't worry, you gonna get those too.
Okay.
I suppose.
So anyway, that was just my rant.
Okay, all right, Jenae, you next.
My rant of the day.
One Piece.
Oh.
Man, I'm not against adding the segment rant of the day. I'm always ranting about something.
Are you though?
I am. I just be holding it in.
Well, stop holding it in. Right.
Oh, shit. Look at that. Gonna ever see the light of day.
Sometimes people can't take it.
Who's people?
Are the people here at the table?
Sometimes.
So he's talking about me and you.
I guess.
Yeah, that's wild.
Let's do my home hero.
All right. I am just ready for us to get rid of this man. I was like, he had so many chances. I
don't know about so many chances, but we definitely should have killed him.
One was enough.
He's had several chances. I agree with Keith.
No, thank you. I'm not crazy, right?
He's smart though. He locked that bathroom door because we could have came in there and killed him.
I was like, why is there only one bathroom? It's it's a big house. What y'all doing?
Listen, his wife is the real MVP. She's the real one.
Basically, they upload the video of
Tabata.
Nabuto.
Well, no, Tabata's portraying Nobuto. Yes.
Yes, but the organization is under the impression that it's Nabuto.
Yes.
And then, as we go ahead and we find out the name of the pet, Cap is short for Captain.
Horrible name.
Hey,
not
people
surprised.
can't have names. So then, the organization's social media team.
They got a whole They got a whole setup.
Pretty good.
And they have off-site people also.
They were trying to figure it out, and they based on the conclusion of his normal walking tendencies that it's 74 or 75% fake. Possibly,
they're like, it's a fake.
He has a horrible walk, so that makes sense.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was definitely pretty bad.
I was just hoping some of them were gonna kill him. Oh, but that is like we're starting.
Kill who?
Koyouichi. We're really starting to realize that these are individuals and not a team.
Like,
because
Koyouichi's the only one
like,
with the impression.
They know, they were like, oh, how's it going, Tetsuo? And they call Yoichi his lackey or something. Like, they don't like him.
It's like, I'll kill him.
Like, a lot of people don't like Koyouichi. Like, that's why I'm like, yo, like, let's just kill this man. He ain't gonna be missed.
But we kind of need him in a way, right?
No,
like, I feel like we haven't
way?
died just because of him.
Are we sure that's true?
Is
he not in that? I don't know now.
I think we can do without
we got beat up for no reason.
But it could have been worse.
We are a suspect. It's only due to him where we got this time frame where he's trying to kill us. They just looking out, making sure he the one still digging. It's like
everyone else is like, what's the person that was giving Tetsuo the information, and then Koichi's like, stop it. He was like, why? He was like, why are you so concerned? We have things to blackmail this person. If anything happens, like, why are you so concerned?
But after they figured out the video was supposedly fake, Koyouichi rushes us out of there and makes us go home so he can inspect the pot. As we empty out the pot, it's looking like the body has dissolved.
It has decomposed.
But there's a few strands of yellow hair.
Yep.
And I'm like, of course it is. And then that's when our wife shows back up. And I like this. The wife just went full on. Like she was like, let's get it. So
she was not afraid.
She made some coffee. She put as Tetsuo tasted it, he thought it was a little weak. And then he also went and got some milk. And then she just straight up, he was like, I'm the guy from the organization. I'm the one who sent those people, broke in your home and interrogated you. And she let him have it. She was like, we should go to the police. And he was trying to counter. Like, ain't nobody going to believe that. It clearly looks like he's coerced.
And she was like, is anyone believe you? It was like, and Tetsuo was like, wow. And they both going at it the whole time. And then he was like, oh, I don't feel good. She was like, probably it's a divine punishment. Mm-hmm. But it was like her putting laxatives in it.
And I was like, where's their daughter at? Because I just knew she about to come and ruin things.
Sure enough, she did. Again, like, she just ruined her.
I mean, well, to be fair, she do live there. So
she don't have to. Like,
right.
Go back
to your apartment.
We done cleaned it. Just get on out of here. But I also get, now that we know she could become well, you know what? Like, if she become held hostage, we've been taken hostage. She didn't even know about it. So
no, she gonna give out some information.
Well, we about to see. But as the laxative that was put in the coffee is taking effect on Koyouichi, we go ahead and try to search his laptop, and we put in a
key logger.
A key logger, that way we can keep track of what buttons he pushed. And Rika, she comes home.
Rika? He hates her.
He does. And that's so.
She in the book, right?
Yeah, she was in the book like after day one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, she's been in the book for a while. But no, anyway, so Tetsuo, but Tetsuo,
wow. Yeah.
But yes, he's in there. Anyway, so Tetsuo's like, he's doing the key logger thing, and then he realized that his coffee also had the laxative in it, and she was like, we're a bit suspicious because he was the only one, and I was like, 100%, and he was like, banging on the door, and he was like, hurry up, and he was like, come on, but then he had to end up going to the bathroom.
That was a low moment.
That was a low moment. He had to go to the bathroom outside his house, and then Rika came through, and then she just looked at him with the utmost disgust.
Right.
And
she don't know there's a guest. It's like, why are you out there?
But he yells, there's a guest in the home. And as she goes,
he comes out of the bathroom, and he was starting to, ask her all these questions. And I was
he only asked one question.
That's one too many.
Oh, yeah, especially for her.
Right.
So the mom was like, we have a guest. Just go upstairs. He's a friend of your father's. And she's like, why are you so panicked? It's like, geez, I'll be out of here in a moment. And then Koyouichi asks the question, basically, I hear your boyfriend's gone missing, and she looks back, and then it cut to the ending. So we're gonna see how this play out, but
not good.
We need to just kill Koyouichi.
Wow,
I've
long time ago.
Yeah, I've never wanted to take a character out this bad, but
really, this the one. This the guy.
Like in a show that there ain't no adventure, no magic, no nothing.
He took him out. Like the knives were there. His back was turned.
He really could have. I don't know why he didn't. I was like, we already
because he's scared. He didn't want another body.
Look, but no, here's the difference. Here's the difference, though. No one's looking for Koyouichi, though.
Yeah, but
no one will be looking for him.
Silver hair.
I feel like they will be looking for him.
Yeah, at this point, because they know we was together.
Yeah. So
I need him to leave us alone. He need to die when we are not in his presence.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. All I know is no one's looking for him. He won't be missed. We've already disposed of one body. What's another one for him?
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about, Koyouichi. I don't want him to get too much limelight.
Wow, where does hate come from?
I'm sorry.
Go back and listen. You literally the second episode of the podcast.
He was beating on him.
No, the second episode when he walked in, broke in there, and then you thought when he was gonna open that bathroom door, you were saying he could have killed him right there.
And I agreed. And
right.
That's what I meant. Like he has several opportunities, so don't be mad that Koyouichi surviving somehow.
Surviving injured.
He could have easily got taken out.
That's what I mean. He was like, he's still injured. Right. Yeah.
Find your inner snake and do something. Take out that injured man. Come on.
I have to show you a meme or whatever from Vinland.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what season it is, but it was just
Clearly.
I don't know. But
what do you mean by that?
But no, it was like these soldiers on the battlefield, and it cuts to the forest, and they hear this rumbling coming from people diving this way, that way, and then you just see these people carrying this ship through the forest on the land, and this one person with blonde hair is and I was like, where do these people come from? It was outrageous. It was really ratchet, and I was like, is that your go-to person?
Yeah,
I think it is. Yeah, I was like, I think this is Thorgil, and I was like, of course he has all his men running at top speed to carry the boat on land. I thought it was great. I gotta show it to you later. That was hilarious. Anyways,
it's your turn, Kia.
Let's talk about Hell's Paradise.
I knew you were gonna do that. That's why I clicked on the notes. And I just want to say, wow! I was hyping up this man so much.
I just want to say this.
Wow!
I really still want to see that fight, though.
Not me.
Why? He had a sad backstory.
Was it really?
So in Hell's Paradise,
it was that. What happened to the people in his life?
We have Rokudo, who is the giant of Bison.
I think he caused these casualties.
And then,
he just didn't understand why no one wanted to play with him.
And then,
that's sad.
We'll get into that
right away. I just thought it was like just shooting down stuff because I think last week in the pod. We talked about, this man need a backstory. And right away, they gave us a glimpse. And I was like, I said, backstory right away. And then I said, we already talked about it. Somebody, some ignorant person went ahead and thought that, Rokudo was just gonna come over here, Jakia, and he was just gonna not only can beat the invincible leader of the clan, but this person had the audacity to talk about that they was gonna lose. That they was gonna go ahead and put their hands on Gabi Maru.
I'm talking about you.
She knows. Okay. And my note I put try.
Actually, even before that, they even talk. But I feel like later on after we can talk about it a little bit later. But it brought up we were talking about people and their strength level, and I feel like they acknowledged that in this episode about
the ranking system.
Absolutely. So now we truly know.
Yeah, that it's not a strength level. It's about who has the better chance of actually being the leader of the clan.
Right.
Who has those tendencies.
Right. But then because we were wondering why was she partnered up with Gabimaru? And we were just like, is she as strong? Is she like one of the strongest people? But we come to find out, like, yeah, she is.
I'm just glad in this show they do not go ahead and like speculation and everything. They just go ahead and say it. Like that dude was like, he probably killed Eason. Like I was like,
and everyone accepted it and moved on.
Right
did.
now, go ahead.
What was that you were saying? You said that Gabimaru.
Yeah, I said in my note, tried to tell you, Jenae, Gabimaru the Hollow can beat him. And right off the bat, that man flying right away. He sent his giant behind flying. And then, you saw the fight, and we saw some stuff. Because not only is he grabbing...
I'm giving this to, what's the old girl name? Sagiri?
Yeah, Sagiri, yeah.
I think she did more than Gabimaru, to be honest.
Interesting. I don't know about that
at
all.
Well, actually, wait a minute.
All right, whatever.
I feel like...
it was a brilliant plan because
it was a nice team up.
It was a good team up.
But how you're making it seem like, Gabimaru really put his hands on him.
He
I'm
did.
just like, who did the finishing blow though? Like,
wow, that's what she's saying. Oh wow.
I'm just saying, in my opinion.
So that what accounts to the kill.
He's gonna put it
that you doing that if you did the finishing blow. I'm just trying to use this.
You've done that before about putting in work that conversation.
Okay, but like all I'm saying is it was an equal amount, but how you're making it seem Gabimaru did the most, and in my eyes, I feel like Sagiri did more than him. That's just my opinion.
Okay, and that's fair your opinion.
That's just mine.
And if that's your opinion, that's fine.
Because I get it. He did send him flying, sure.
But sent him flying, and then I got to
acknowledge that, hey, I need some help with this. It's not
like... Right.
Because how you're making it seem is just like, Gabimaru, he could have easily did that.
But the problem is, what you're making it seem like is that Gabimaru wasn't... He came to the conclusion that he's going to need some assistance so he can find the blind spot and strike it. Yeah. But prior to that, he is the only one throwing down with him, giving him all this work, and realizing what it's going to take to finish him. That's all I'm saying.
Not taking that from him.
Okay, but that's why I wanted to get that clarity.
I'll just put this out here. Who stood out more to me in this fight was Sagiri. Okay, not Gabimaru. Okay, and I'm going to just leave it like that. Jesus. Like, you coming strong. Like, I like Gabimaru more than the next guy. Chill out.
No. You coming strong with this defense.
What do you mean?
I'm
giving her flowers. I feel like she did more.
Hey, if you think she did more, that's fine. All I did, I don't know about you, kid. All I know is while he was fighting him, it literally showed in his mind calculations of every type of ninjutsu he could try to use on him, and he came to the conclusion it would fail. And then when she finally stopped tending to old boy Genja, even though this man is dead, he already
took a chunk out of him.
He was still talking.
Now, and guess what? If the talking person say, "Go ahead and leave me, I'm done,"
then you leave.
Right, she was not.
She hard-headed.
When she finally decided to come back, my man's go ahead and use an onslaught of different ninjutsu moves to start burning this place. That old girl realized it. And this is why I can't... check out last pod. Y'all coming at me so hard because I'm coming at Glasses Center.
I feel like there's more to him. Because why did...
100%.
Why did that girl was like...
She was like, that's not in your nature anyway.
I was like, what's in his nature?
Not to help nobody.
And I was wondering, like, how is he hung up on that tree just for one thing? I was like, big behind could easily slip outside of that cloak if you wanted.
I feel like he like super high ranked for some reason. Like, I feel like he gonna be throwing down. I don't know why.
He better bring it because he looked real weak this last one. He didn't want to do nothing. He strung up on the tree. Over here pretending like I want to help my students, my scene, like she was like,
So he was trying to run away. Got you. That's how I took it too. I was like,
I didn't take it as him running away. I took it as him like trying to take all of them out at once.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see him running away.
It was 50-50 for me. I was like, what's more to him? Is he a coward? Or is he trying to let go?
Yeah,
I don't see him.
In this whole episode, that's how I was feeling back and forth on several things. Like, just like Jenae said, at first I was just like, I get why the girl ain't trying to do nothing. She just cheering on Gabimaru.
I feel like she can't throw down.
Ooh, I don't know. Hey, I think she can throw. Ain't she a red seal? I gotta get my other book.
Yeah, she is.
No, yeah, if you're a red seal, you can throw.
Who are the other red seals?
They named 5 of them, and I know
the little girl with that blonde dude.
And the Bandit King's a red seal. Gabimaru's a red seal.
Is it going off a power scale or how dangerous you are? Because clearly she can seduce people.
When they were talking to the Shogate, the red seals are the most dangerous people.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm taking it like she can seduce people because I really don't see her throwing down. I'm sorry.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, she like Senta. She better show me something.
Yeah. No, I agree. Because, the whole time I was like, yo, you could at least be helping us. And I was like, why doesn't he tend to the wound? And you come and help us, Sagiri. I was like, you could do that. But then when she said that one line, it piqued my interest. I said, all right, you got to buy this time.
Yo,
you better
shoot
this
dude.
Yo, with great reason.
Wait, no. Like the very first day, you're like, what's up with that dude with the glasses? And then
I can point him out.
And you're like, he ain't on the poster? We're like, he is, though. Like, you just hated him.
No, I asked if he was.
Like, you hated this man.
I asked if he was. There's a difference.
I think he'll show us something next episode.
Now, the same thing. Just like how Jakia want to give Sagiri her flowers. At first, I ain't going to lie to you. I put it right here. I can't stand Sagiri. So, I was like, I'm going to bring her up because
she's still trash. Like,
I think we all on the same page. Like,
she ain't in that book.
She not in the book.
I'm not gonna put her in there yet because I know once she go in there, she ain't ever.
See, and that's what I was saying. Like at that moment, I was like, "Yo, let me start building this case for her to get in this book." But then, but this is because I was like, "Yo, that man is dead. Get out of here!" Like,
man,
she was just tending to him, and that's why. And then that what made me go mad. I was like, Senta ain't doing nothing. I was like, he could be tending to him. Like, but then, she started doing that breathing. She figured out she in the middle. And then she cut his head off. And I was like, you survived for now. Because it was a lot of back and forth this episode. There was only 2 people who was bringing in 100% this episode.
Who?
The Bandit King?
Gabimaru.
Oh.
Okay, and who's the other one?
And Rokudou.
She just brought up the Bandit King.
It was a quick scene.
He drunk that dude.
I was so nervous. I said,
I feel like they poisonous.
Well,
right, but he was not afraid. He was just like, this is what we need you to stay hydrated.
See, I brought up the Bandit King at the end of all this because that's when he showed up. Yeah. But
I was like,
I'm just saying,
are we really going towards these monsters' houses? Like, is that what we really doing?
Well, technically, they're not even. What is it? Like, we learn more. It's the not the hermits.
We believe they're hermits.
The hermits, and they're just like old. They're like old men that have like the sage or something like that.
We got the answer with whatever one of y'all talked about the blonde girl in the intro. That is not the same.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Yeah,
the other one is completely.
But
different.
we're seeing how the Bandit King and his brother walk up, and I'm like, it's just odd the way y'all bring up hermits and sage, and then we meet these two.
Yeah,
and it's like, are they supposed to be the hermits? So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. It was a nice cutoff because we're even more confused.
Oh, absolutely! Yeah. They'll have you confused the whole time.
But they'll give you an answer the next episode.
Oh yeah,
like other shows.
I'll give some answers. Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's see.
Good show.
Hopefully, Senta do something.
He's gonna do something.
We better
Is he in the book?
No.
You only got 2.
I ain't got the votes.
I mean, what's your case? Other than he wear glasses,
Hey, that's not enough.
Nah,
we wear glasses.
But that's what you've been bringing up this whole entire time. Like,
maybe I'm mad because he ain't doing nothing.
Maybe, but you keep on saying
it's like one of them things. Yo, okay.
Even today, you were bringing him up.
Yeah, because he didn't do nothing. What you mean? And I only brought up a feature. What you want me to say? The big boy?
You kind of did. You called him his big behind.
Yes, because he could have got out.
You did.
Listen,
all I'm saying now.
I'm not saying you don't got the votes.
Right.
Just give me what has he done?
I'll give you some. Look, Jenae ready to put him in the
I'll give you some. Listen.
He kind of like a cooler version of Chief, low key. I mean, he don't really.
Whoa. Whoa. Anyway.
He looked like Chief's father. Okay, stop.
Shoot, you ain't gonna.
Okay, like an older version of Chief or something. What do you mean, whoa?
Look, I'm trying to start calling him Glasses then, but hey, I guess.
The best way to identify him, the only one to show that.
I mean, you can still call him. I just feel like you've been hating him since the very first time we saw him.
Because I ain't seen nothing.
You were like, yo, he gonna be the first one to die. Like,
but
he
wasn't. That's
right.
Wild. Yeah.
Right.
Hey, get that case and we'll put him in the book.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So there's a lot of directions to go with this next show.
Yeah.
I think. Well.
Wait, what show are y'all talking about?
I mean, I'm about to choose, but I mean,
trying to be supportive,
right?
Okay.
But I mean, I'm turned up enough where like the next 3 shows, regardless, should do the same thing. Cause
I know you about to think. Oh, I know.
Because all 3, in my opinion, really hit this week. The Rokudo hit, the Mashle hit, and Vinland hit.
Wait, did you drop heavily?
No.
Oh, okay.
It just ain't those 3 shows.
Okay, I mean, I'm about to say.
Really, though, which one?
Rokudo hit.
Oh, okay, let's go to Rokudo.
Yes, it did. Yeah, it did.
Thank you for choosing
I understood Justin's whoa for a minute. I was like...
Yeah, I thought that was also about to be a great transition to move over to
I was like, what do you mean?
So I'm a little confused why you
What did she do this episode?
Didn't you see how they changed? How those ruffians did not deter them? They even said that. They're like, once upon a...
The only good thing about this episode was that my girl Rana finally got the love she deserved, okay, with her little gift. That was the only thing, the highlight for me.
Talking about the outfits, too.
I kid you not. Like, at first, like...
The outfit was kind of...
You comparing this to Vinland this week?
Hold on, no, whoa.
Well, you said, like, they both hit. Like, when you say hit,
right, okay,
amazing.
So hold on. Let me rephrase then.
Okay.
Please. When I list all 3 of these shows... The one thing they have in common is it hits for what's about to take place next.
Okay.
Right. So in Rokudo, we learned about the Onimushu organization, whatever they call it.
Onegishi Union?
Yeah, the union. All right. So we get we get to see the Big 5. They show up at the end of the episode at our school. We find out some information. This dude Doji,
he was at the bottom.
Is apparently now running the things, was able to bring it back. And now I got nothing but questions. Because he showed up, you got this big tall dude, it looks like at least 2 other females that look from behind look like they could be the 2 girls that's on the cover.
Yeah, that's what it looks
like.
Right. Yeah.
And the only, I know it's going to sound silly, okay? But a lot of things came in my mind right now. I was like, we about to get the classic One Piece 1v1s. Like the group fights. And then I was like, because I was just thinking, I was like, we got Boss. We got the first girl that John didn't care for, who's the girlfriend of the one dude with us.
Yeah.
You think she be throwing that?
Wait, to be honest, before that, when they had their little meeting, at first I was like, is this them having a conversation that they got to become a gang now?
Hey, I don't know.
Tell me these 1v1s.
I'm about to tell you.
I'm getting names.
Right. We also got the police cop lady.
She need to sit down.
So we got 3.
She with us from now on.
Right.
She is.
I can't wait till someone whoop her.
We got, and then...
Wait, let's get the actual names.
Okay. That's cool.
Please find somebody.
Tell us the dude delinquent who got our back.
Inuma? Yeah.
Right, so 1 week, of course we got Inuma.
So who he fighting?
Whoa. I don't know the pairings.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
No, I'm just saying we about to have everybody throw. Like I can see and
his girlfriend is Tsubaki.
Right, we got Tsubaki. We got Boss, the little girl.
Yeah, we got Boss.
She gonna throw down.
Osanada, that's right.
We
haven't seen that dude ever since. I'm telling you, he died.
Look, absolutely.
We don't care.
I kind of do, cause
really,
I wanted to. I don't know. I want to know if he actually died.
Azami, that's the girl on the motorcycle.
Right, we got Azami. Now so this is all I'm thinking about is Doji said, I don't care about this Rokudo dude. He said, I finally found Reina. You know? So all these things came in my mind. First of all, I'm amazingly assuming Raina's not going to be in the action. I don't know what the circumstance is. So, and then I also believe Chief and Colonel going to have to team up to fight somebody.
Well, they a duo. They together. Yeah.
But all I was thinking is like maybe Raina was a part of their original game that crushed the Union, because we heard that information that they got crushed and then he was able to build them back. Maybe was able to build them up. Maybe she just did it by herself like she did when she got into town.
The other thing, what happened 2 years ago.
Absolutely.
Now they made it their business not to show us Doji's face. Not even on the Union when he rebuilt the Union up, and then when they showed the end.
Can we just say he looked like a grown man when they did like that? Those two flashbacks, and then I don't know.
I mean, that dude next to him in the black beater definitely looked like a grown man, but
he's probably 16.
The other thing was this.
Absolutely.
What maybe Doji also has a seal. Maybe he was able to get Raina to crush the Union, and now he took it over and he became leader. But why are you so fixated on Raina? Either you want her to join you again, or you want to defeat her because she destroyed the Union.
I think he wants Rana to join. I don't think.
I just have a lot of questions now, and I was just like, yo, you don't show us a big five, and then he technically the sixth person, so Rokudo gonna have to fight him. So I was just like, yo, we about to get into it. That's all I know.
Going down.
It's going down.
Very soon.
We ain't never gonna see a teacher to put an end to this.
Stop it.
Hey, we've yet to see a teacher. I have to agree.
Yo, the class rep is kind of like a stalker.
Yeah, she is a
stalker.
But
I like her though.
I mean,
she's cool.
She's trying to get by.
She is. She asked the right questions. Why'd I transfer to the school? Because it was close to my house?
Right.
That's not always the best thing to
commute. You know?
But now, look, it's going to impact her for the rest of her life. She ain't ever going to do that again.
I feel like she would.
I will say, I was shocked, but I was like, if we know this is a delinquent school, I was really impressed they all showed up to that assembly. They were all there. I was like...
Very weird.
It was. So I was like, I don't know.
They choose when to show. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shoot.
It was great. I love how they were peeling up the tiles off the floor. They were just picking them up like they were daisies.
Yo, those three dudes, they were like, oh my God, they're fighting.
And then, I know, then Chief just outside, just watching the window.
Y'all love y'all some Chief.
It's not saying that. I'm just saying they've grown, Jenae. That's it. That's all I'm saying. And they've noticed it too.
This was the same man that groaned from last week episode when he was begging Raina to save them.
Look, we never said he wasn't a coward. He could still have growth and be a coward still.
I'm trying to have the same argument with you from last pod.
What did I say last pod?
No, you said the same thing, and I told you.
Well, she just brought up growth.
All I'm telling you is this. This is the difference. You don't want to know why. You want to. Don't act like we Chief stands, okay? But this is the difference.
Like, I can get behind Colonel.
I'm more of a Colonel.
Right. I'm a Colonel.
That's fair.
Colonel ready to throw down.
Listen.
Right.
Yeah.
He won that 1v1.
Yo, you didn't want to give me that 1v1 for don't even go there.
It's true.
Okay, but I admitted defeat. I admitted defeat. So maybe I acknowledge.
So here's the difference. I ain't seen Sent to do nothing.
Who?
And I don't care. And I don't care what you say. Chief got into a fight where he was winning. Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. He was bruised up because he failed.
No, he was bruised up because he was fighting.
You really don't think they would have showed that moment?
No, why would they?
Because they show colonels. Why not Chief?
Okay, hold on.
Somebody.
They didn't. What was it? They didn't go ahead and show a new me fighting those people where he was like, we gonna have to fight. Guess what?
Yeah, because we already know he about it. But
right.
Like, if Chief
you
was
saw
such
all
a coward,
those people. You saw all those people that showed up.
You really think that was Chief?
I'm not saying it was Chief, but don't sit here and act like Chief was behind the bush.
He was. He was standing behind
him. He was right on the side of him. He probably took a few hits and was on the ground.
Look, him and Inuma were actually they were holding people off, Jenae. That was their job. He said they're not gonna get past. Now one person got past, and he was like,
hey, and Colonel said I'm on it.
Right, absolutely, and no one else got past.
Listen, you ain't gonna act like you just snuck that in there, saying that Chief and then Luma was the only ones. Like, we're not doing that.
That's literally what happened. That's literally what happened.
I need to rewatch because I just saw him right there.
100%.
He didn't do nothing.
Whoa,
He's just standing there.
Right.
That was.
And then we saw him on the ground
afterwards, and you saw other people also on the ground in the opposite.
I guess they just fell too.
Yeah, by Luma.
People falling.
They just fall.
Chief did not do that. Okay.
Well, I ain't seen what he did. But what we ain't gonna act like is that he wasn't in the scrum. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying he landed hits. I ain't saying he did none of that.
Okay, that's how I took it.
No, all I'm saying is that man was in a fight.
He can take a beating.
Right. And I ain't seen Sid to take nothing. That's all I'm saying, okay? So don't compare the two. That's all I'm saying. They might look grown, both of them, but with families, but that's it.
Sid's gonna throw down too, and I'm just be looking at you when he do.
Justin to be looking for it. Justin's waiting for that.
That's what I want.
He wants that.
That's the thing that's saving him from getting. It's that thrill that's keeping him out of the book. So he better go ahead and show me something. I'm gonna have some dockets. All right, next show.
Let's see it.
It's on you.
Let me see. Are we talking about Death Mount or no?
We stopped it because you weren't into it. That's what you said.
Are you into it?
2 weeks ago, I told you guys I've been watching it. But okay.
But are you into it?
Yeah, like I've been watching it.
All right, well now we know.
Okay, well, anyways, we don't have to talk about it today.
Yeah, we can.
I didn't watch this week's episode.
Hey, don't worry, we'll bring it back.
Okay, y'all can go ahead.
Ooh, which one do I want?
Ooh, okay.
Do I want to just get mad and then laugh later?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's just do Vinland.
All right.
This one makes you mad and laugh later?
Can Ketil get in his book?
I thought Ketil was...
He needs to get in the book. No.
I know why you want to. But no, it had the opposite effect.
I hate you.
So, first of all...
Dude, he has to
You're
go in there.
Ketil.
No. Whoa, what do you mean? I'm Team Ketil. She's been harping against this.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, Ketil's farm. So, first of all...
Jenae is so mad.
We got King Kuti is supposed to be there in 2 to 3 days.
Please.
Oh, good. So now the day. All right, we get closer to this farm. Okay.
Please kill everyone on this farm.
They are not.
Okay.
Who?
And with QT, he has Floki, and he's got his right hand man off.
Yo, Floki gonna take everybody. The only one that's gonna give him, about that life, is Thorgil. Not Snake.
I think Floki gonna low key kill Off during battle. So Off made it very clear to Floki. He was like, "This is the plan of your king. You don't question the king. You're just supposed to be, a leaguesman and follow his direction." And Floki let him know real quick.
What did he let him know?
He was like, "Yo, we're allies. I ain't no leaguesman." He's like, "The Jones Vikings are just allies of the king. That means he don't work for the king." And he let that man know right then and there. And I was like, oh.
Good. He was flopping his thumbs.
Yeah, he was. Because he normally is quiet, always standing at the side of the king. So I was like, ooh, you might have. And we done seen Floki do some stuff.
Have we seen him do something?
I ain't seen Off do. Yo, I didn't know this man existed.
I could have sworn he was there season 1, maybe.
I don't think so.
You see all them battle scars?
Oh, no, now he don't. Now, see, that's another thing now. They can physically let you know you done been through stuff. Right, that is Floki.
Okay.
Don't he look tough?
He do.
Now, hold on, Jenae. I was going to say, this episode was very enlightening because...
His name is Off?
ULF.
Okay. All right, well, keep going.
Now, this show was very enlightening because, Jenae, we found out from Gardar's past, technically having those scars don't mean you was putting in work.
But think about it. You the right hand man to the king.
Sure.
You got to be able to throw down just a little bit, just a little bit, and all those battle scars. I think this man can do something.
Hey, I saw tons of battle scars on Gardar's back.
But see how strong he was. He was injured.
Yeah, but come to find out, a lot of that was from the beatings. Wow. Hey, that's all I gotta say. But
I can't believe it. You really don't want to put this man in the bud.
So Jakia, the reason why we are here.
Okay.
Finally.
Yeah.
And you see how they just send over Leaf's moment? But anyway.
Right. Yeah, I was kind of mad about that. I was
disgusted. So essentially.
Okay.
We go ahead and Ketil, his weak son Omar.
He's so
yes.
Okay, this one behead of what?
We Leaf.
Yeah.
We all showed up.
Who's that one dude? That blonde dude? That's with Leaf. Where'd he come from?
He's been there. He's the fake Thorfinn.
Oh, got it.
Right. So,
I forgot about him.
Well, here was my thing. If he was a little bit younger, I would have said he's Gardar and the son.
No, he really do look like Thorfinn from the back, though.
Right. So, because remember, he was the one who got into the scrummage with Omar. Yeah. So, the reason why Jenae is angry is because we finally landed on land.
All right.
And am I mispronouncing his name because I ain't got my old book? It's Thorgil, right?
Thorgil, his son.
Thorgil, get off the boat.
Right.
And he lets all of them get any arms, get any weapons you can, because we're going to war. And they said, when? He said, soon. And then they went past the word, and they went to the main place where the guests be at. And it was like, Thorgil said, get these walls built up. We're going to war soon. And it was like, how soon is soon? We won't have enough time to do this. And I'm like, hey, this is all valid. So and they low-key just real nonchalant show that Thorfinn and Beer Money has been tied up. We've been restrained and we tied up.
Okay.
So as Thorgil is getting ready to go to war, Ketil and his shaken delusion, we are seeing an evolution of a man snapping, Jakia.
You mean Ketil?
Yes.
Okay.
So he was staying in the barrel, when they were all hiding on their way back here. And now he out and he just shaking. He don't understand. Why was he chosen? Why is his farm being taken by the king? And then, of course, the merchants who brought us here, they just trying to get his attention. Hey, Ketil, you said you buy our product for 3 times its worth. Ketil, they can't reach him. And he's like, I need to see Arnheld. So he just run off. And then they're like, don't worry about it. He's a man of his word. So he go and he see his underhanded wife.
Oh, no.
She just go ahead and she letting him know, oh, you're back sooner than I thought. And he's like, where's Arnheld? She tried to escape. Her ex-flame showed up and she tried to leave. And 2 of your male slaves tried to help her. All while she doing chores. She just a vile woman. So then...
I mean, I didn't hate her for that because he was disrespectful. That's your wife and you're claiming for another woman. Like, how dare you?
I don't know the situation.
What do you mean? That's literally
Wait a minute. Are you trying to say that Arnheld is dead?
Whoa. Keep it down.
You made it sound like she done tried to run away or whatever.
Because remember last week, with Gardar, her husband.
Yeah.
She was trying to run away with him, but remember he died.
Right.
And so now they're showing how, what's happening.
The aftermath of it all.
So I'm just like, so where's she at?
So we're getting to it.
Okay, man, building it up and getting me nervous.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she says, we chained her up in the barn. So we go head to the barn, and it's already this pig, this guest, this mercenary is watching us. And he's like, the usual. Oh, I'm here in a barn with a woman and I can't even do anything because he's she's Ketil's girl. It's like, oh, you think you're so... He's just belittling her. He said, you're so slick. You just think, oh, you tried to escape. You just know that the master's just going to give you a slap on the wrist and you're free to go. Well, what about our 5 friends who died? And then that's when you know the Viking in them. Because they're like, if Master wasn't coming, he said, all of us would have had our way with you to make up for the 5 of our friends who died. I'm like, she ain't killing fools. And how about y'all be stronger and kill Gardar? He injured. That's what everybody keeps saying.
That's what Jenae's saying, yes.
And Snake too. But so I'm like, he injured. Why don't y'all losers take care of him? So then Master showed up with a stick in his Ketil. And I'm like, oh, okay. And Ketil's like, and the whole time he walking back, he's like, why? He's just questioning what's going on. And again, I told you, we seeing a man break. And oh my gosh, he told that guy to leave. And that guy left. And he had to do his pants because he was getting ready to do something to Arnhill. I was like, thank gosh, this man is out of here. And then, Jenae, we found out where Thorgil got it from. Because Jakia, out of nowhere, you see Arnhill flying, side caved in, and she get flying.
Just like that little boy.
Just like that little boy that Thorgil did too. But she a grown woman. I was like, oh.
And she pregnant with his child.
Well, we don't know that. So.
How dare you?
Hold on. No. We as in Ketil. So, Ketil then hits her again. And she says.
Okay.
She says, no. Just not the stomach. Anything but my stomach. I'm carrying a child. And then Ketil's eyes open up even more. And he says, whose is it? And she said, it's yours. I promise it's yours. And he said, and then you see his eyes tearing. He said, you promised. You were the only person I could trust. And you wanted to leave. And then he continued. This is a thick stick. And then he just hit her again. It's like one of your walking sticks.
Oh, wow.
So then eventually, the stick gets stopped.
Who stops it?
Snake. You know there's some snake haters. Yeah. So Snake goes ahead and stops the stick. And he says, he's the common voice. He said, Master, this is your slave. You have every right to kill anything that's your slave. It's your property. And if you want to kill her, I'm going to let this stick go.
Oh, my God. And
as he starts to act like he's loosening his grip. Oh, and Patter shows up. And Patter's like, he can't believe Ketil's been beat. Arnhill's beat her down. So then he go ahead, Ketil, let go of the stick. And he walks off. And before all that, Leaf had went up to go see Thorfinn. And then that's when Snake pushes him off saying, I ain't heard nothing about this deal. And even because Leaf was told that we could have Thorfinn for free. And because we helped Ketil get back over here. And then and even Patter was with us. If Patter is with you, that's all the proof you need, Snake. Back off. So then, fast forward back to this. So Leaf is out there, because Leaf also shows up to the scene after seeing this girl get beat. Because Patter said, can you please do me a favor? He said, how much money do you have? Yeah. Can you please buy another slave from Ketil? Because Patter knows that... 2 slaves. Yeah, he says 2 slaves. Because Patter knows that if they stick around, if these 3 stick around on this farm, Patter knows it's going to go down. Okay. So, by that time, Leaf shows up and he's like, Ketil. He say, if you don't want her anymore, I'll buy her from you. I'll buy the slave. And Ketil says, no. He says, that's my slave. He says, you take Thorfinn. And you know what? Snake better not give us no trash because he said it and Snake's punk self is right there. He says, you take Thorfinn and you take Anar and do whatever you want. And I was like, oh my God. And that's what I put. I said, but at least we're free. So then, after all of this, Jenae and I get it. I was leaning toward it. I said, man, do I want to hate Ketil? But then and then we even saw the flashback. The same flashback I fought Jenae on about. about his first woman that he loved, and he got taken away because his dad wanted to save their people instead of be Norfolk and fight. And I put to myself, oh, Ketil.
Oh no!
I said Ketil's lost it. I said Ketil's lost it. But you know what he's lost? He might have lost it, but he's gaining back Iron Fist because he was known. And here's the kicker.
Is he though?
Yes, he is. Because here's the kicker. This is what I love about shows. In the very beginning, when we showed you Floki, Cootie said, "Do you think Ketil's farm will stand up against the king?" And Floki says, "I'm not too sure. Back in the day, Ketil was a powerful man. He used to be known as the Iron Fist." And it all came full circle. So after he gets done beating on Arnell, and again, I feel for Arnell.
I'm just like, that's his moment. That's the thing that ignites his Iron Fist beating on a woman that's pregnant.
No, the mental break of everything happening. Because as he's going back to his car, I told you he kept walking up saying why. And then they broke it down. They said why. And he see his beloved being given away to someone else because that was the only way to save their village. He said why when the king has went ahead and said, "We're taking your land from you." And he went ahead and said why. And now we find out Arnhale wanted to escape.
Why would she want to escape?
Whoa. Listen, she didn't want to escape until she knew Gardenhauer was alive.
Listen, I don't know. It just sounds like a whole lot of cat kick the cat syndrome to me. He's just like, why did this happen to me? And then he just takes it out on someone who's already chained up.
Hey, he's about to take it out on King Cootie.
I'm just like,
now you really talking reckless, and this one
you talking reckless.
He gonna die.
You know what? I hope they take his farm from him. I don't
it's
like
gonna
it.
happen. Put it down. Ketil's gonna die.
I'm not a fan of Ketil. He trash.
But you see, I don't got the votes, Kia. So
you got my vote. So 2 out of 3. So I'm sorry.
We need all 3.
2 out of 3 ain't a thing.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm just saying that she gained the vote over here. That's all I'm saying.
Very despicable.
That's unfortunate.
Like, he had the nerve to say, "Who is it?" Like, Ketil, you are the worst. I can't wait till this farm gets overran. And then, oh my God.
I can't wait for him and his
wife. It's
so
sad, Kia, because then after this horrible beating, Beer Money show up.
Oh man.
And Dorfin, and I'm like, wait, how y'all gonna have Dorfin and Leaf just standing side by side and not give us a
Leaf shows up, Dorfin, fake Dorfin, real Dorfin, Patter,
it just
Arnhale
land. That scene, I'm like, what? Like, you're not gonna see them reunite.
I guess they're gonna give it to us early in the next episode.
I hope. But she is bandaged
She unconscious.
Up. She unconscious, Kia. He beat her that bad. She bandaged up, unconscious.
He trash.
And then what did Beer Money say? He said,
they gonna pay for this.
Now I wish he would stop talking because if he,
your boy gonna do something. He gonna earn his name back.
Who?
What you mean, Beer Money? He said they gonna pay for this.
Yo, he gonna get whooped. He just need to stay with Omar, with the women and children, and just hide.
Yo, he can protect Arnhill. She can't move. You know, we can protect her.
Gotta do it.
He just big.
Yo, I just thought it was crazy. Like, he should think to himself, right? Like, if Gardar couldn't do nothing,
right?
If he was bigger and stronger than you,
right?
Like, and he got the body count, right? And he was smarter. It was like I hate to bring it back. He can cut down a tree. You know, all things Beer Money can't do. Like, what are they going? How they gonna pay for this?
Well, I thought Beer Money could cut down a tree though.
Remember in the beginning he couldn't.
Yeah, that's true.
This is what I know. Hey, can we talk about what they didn't show?
What did they not show?
Because don't forget, when Snake came back and fought Thorfinn, it was 2 people chasing after Beer Money.
Yo, what happened to those people?
What you mean?
Oh yeah, they there.
They won. He was chained up. He losing to no names.
Well, no, he had what was it? Snake and
Snake is Fox was there. Okay,
Fox and that one big dude, the boar.
Badger. His name
Badger. Right. We keep on.
But don't forget, Badger was injured. So you got a healthy Fox and you got an injured Badger, and then you lost. Couldn't even run quick enough to get to the wood. I hear is beer money.
So I don't know why he talking reckless.
Right, you racked up a lot of L's.
Oh, so many. I haven't seen someone take this many L's in a hot minute.
Like in life. Like he got a lot of L's. He got that one win that he just outlasted people.
Wait, when was that?
Remember when they was trying to fight? The fight the retainers.
See, that's his problem. Always trying to get into fights and never finishing.
But
poor Arnhill.
Oh, 100%.
I can't believe I wanted to put her in the book last week or 2 weeks ago. But he was eating on her kid, just blooded.
Man, that stick attack was ruthless.
He a fool. I can't stand Ketil.
Hey, I hear what you're saying.
Yo, this farm about to get taken. I can't wait.
Yo, we each got our stance on this, but
you really think this farm gonna survive?
No. Listen to the fighters I got. I got Snake.
One.
I got a feeling.
No feelings. Just put them out there. You just said, look at all these fighters. We got Snake. That's one.
I think Thorfinn might fight, and they got a problem if he fight.
I'm not putting Thor.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I got Thorgil.
2.
I got Iron Fist Ketil.
3.
I still got Fox and the rest of Snake's crew.
What about Bad? That's not 5.
Fox and Badger.
You don't have to put Fox in them. Okay, fine. I'll give you the retainers. Okay, who else?
Hey, that's a couple of retainers. That's all I'm saying. But
the same. Okay.
Hey, we just gonna see.
Those same ones that got whooped that couldn't take an injured man. Okay, we got the retainers.
Gardar was a tough man. It was tough. I was gonna say, you know, the one thing. Who
are all these people? You said, look, all these fighters. I'm still waiting. Is that it?
Name the fighters on the king side. Floki.
That's all you really need.
Floki. Oh, okay then.
Wait a minute.
Off and Kuti.
Yo.
All right then.
That's pretty good. What you mean?
What you mean?
Listen, Floki.
So out of those,
let me give you the 1v1 real quick.
Okay.
Floki gonna take Thorgil, or he gonna try. Thorgil, the toughest one there.
Yeah.
He the toughest one.
You ain't giving it the off. Okay.
Off.
And Snake.
I'll see that. Okay. Off and Snake. Mm-hmm. Listen, I can see Off getting it. Listen, that man dangerous. I don't know how. I just got a feeling.
Sure.
And yo, this king is gonna whoop.
He gonna whoop him like that, huh?
Just how he was. I hope they do a little parallel. He gonna send him flying. No, he gonna do it. He gonna send him flying. Yo.
So there's a reason, Jakia.
Oh, wow.
That's why I said what I said, because guess what?
What?
All they got is just regular soldiers too.
Man.
And you know what?
These retainers are not it.
Oh no, they is it. Because Jenae didn't want to tell you some of the good stuff from last week's episode. Jenae decided to write certain notes from last week's
Then why didn't you not mention these? That they were so good that I left out information.
Yeah.
What was the information that I left out?
So
yeah, she do.
The reason his name is Snake.
Okay.
And the other ones are Fox or Badger, all these names. They have to have fake names because of the atrocities that they have done elsewhere.
Whatever.
Where is elsewhere?
It's somewhere else.
Neverland.
And then, you know, Jenae just love pointing out, I don't think Snake all that.
He ain't.
I don't think Snake all. Don't worry. They showed us something.
You real tough finding an injured man that's about to literally die on his deathbed. Literally.
Injured man.
And an unarmed man. And you giving him that one view. Oh, he's so tough. He's so tough.
All I'm saying is Thorfinn tough? Is Thorfinn that guy?
Come on now.
Okay, all right. So, as Thorfinn decided that he was going to fight Snake.
Yeah.
They gave us that classic moment when Oslad showed up on the side of him. He said, "You gonna really fight him half awake?" And then I was like, "Oh no, he didn't." And he took his stance, Kia.
Look, no weapons, by the way.
He took his stance, and Snake was like, "What kind of stance is this?" And he started putting 2 and 2 together. Now, I said I wanted to build everything up because she said you already know. So the reason I say all that, Jenae, Jakia, is Thorfinn says himself.
Right.
Snake, he said about Snake, he's faster than anyone I've ever fought before.
Okay.
That's one.
Okay.
And then when they both have a standoff, Thorfinn and Snake, but again, we only can use the credibility of Thorfinn. That's who we know.
Right.
He said he's strong.
Okay.
He's strong. And then they both want to question, why is this strong? Why is this man here protecting just a lowly farm? And then, of course, Snake's question is, how did this man even become a slave? Both fantastic questions. And you know why he protecting a lonely farm? Because of those atrocities that he committed elsewhere. But I have the strongest in Thorfinn acknowledging just how strong Snake is.
Did I not say that last week that they both admitted that they were equally as strong? Like, stop it.
Stop. Give him his credit.
Stop. No.
What do you mean?
I refuse. Listen, I understand he's strong, but how you've been talking about Snake, you make it seem like he can take anybody.
So when he be off, then is that going to be it?
Hey,
how much we need?
Show me, not an injured, dying man,
and not an unarmed man.
Right,
I got
give me something.
I got it.
Come on.
That's all you need, though.
That's all she needs.
And I want to say one thing.
Sure, yeah.
Cause you be the main one saying, "Oh, well, I know you hate bringing up My Hero, but you always get mad whenever Deku says, "Oh, Gento was the strongest one that I fought." 100%. So like. Do you still like? But you
Did
just
he say he was the strongest, or I thought he said he learned something from him.
No, he said he was the strongest.
Okay, fair enough. Continue.
So when you say stuff like that, it's like, okay, am I supposed to accept like, oh, Snake is the fastest man that Thorfinn's fought?
Right.
Am I supposed to take that literally, or is it just because he's so out of practice that he seems so fast?
No, I'm taking that as he said that anyone else he fought before.
Okay, fine.
No, and that's the problem.
Okay, fine.
I know what's all, and those are the two things I always bring up. I hate that they said that. Because that was like a filler in My Hero. How dare you do this to me?
That was not filler.
That was not filler.
That was real. It was canon. Yes. But,
it was.
Listen,
Justin.
I've said several times that Snake is
this
strong.
Man ain't stronger than Overhaul.
That's not what he's saying. It was like what the fight represents. And
at the end of the day, though,
strength, man.
No.
I acknowledge that Snake is strong. Clearly he is, okay? But you're not going to make it seem like he's the most powerful being in this show. And how you've been hyping him up. Saying the most powerful being that's in how it comes off to me. Because you saying, oh, well, Thor kill, it's going to be easy. For how?
I ain't saying it was going to be easy.
That's how I'm taking it, though.
Listen, I know what you think of Thor kill, okay? All I'm telling you is you about to see Snake and Thor Gill put in this work. See, that's all I know.
I already seen Thor Gill put in work.
You about to see more work. And no. You need to hear it. And you need to see it. Because you sitting here saying, I can't wait till this farm get overran. You going to see. So you already said they're going to get overran. So when they repel them, then that's going to be even more work that's going to be on the resume. You're going to have to just accept it.
Listen, this is not
all they got is Floki.
Guess what?
This ain't a real battle now?
No. This is not. Battle. No, what I mean is there's no winning this for them. Because you're going up against the king. Right. Yeah, you only got 2 generals so far.
Sure.
You don't think they're going to send others?
I think they're going to
Thor kill and everyone else to come and take this farm, even though it's so tiny? They don't care.
You're saying...
Kanuti literally just said, hopefully they'll stand down.
Right. Because humans are assets.
I don't know why you think Kanuti is so weak all of a sudden. He ain't the same boy like he was season 1, okay?
He gonna be, just like you said, he gonna have to show me something.
He kind of already has.
Poisoning people, cool.
He's done other stuff.
What else?
Didn't he, kill a man? Stab him?
Like a regular person?
Nah, he did something. It was not a regular person. Nah, he did something.
Wow.
Because I was like, Canute a bad man right now.
That man been an arsonist and poisoning people.
Nah, he did something with his sword. He put in some type of work. The point is, listen, I hope for your sake and for Ketil's sake, they put on this show because I hope Ketil dies.
Last question real quick. Since you said the farm gonna get overran, you're not just talking... Are you trying to sneak your way out and saying the end all be all, or are you saying this upcoming battle? That's all I want to know.
Yeah.
Because that means you're going to have to admit that they're going to lose if they don't take this farm, this upcoming battle. You saying they can overpower them and they can send Thor kill.
My question is Do we know that these are the only men that are arriving? We don't know if they already told others to come. That's what I'm asking.
They went ahead and said, I'm bringing 70 and I'm bringing 37 or something. And then they came with the grand total of 107 or something like that. That's what I know.
And we just know that it's just going to be Floki and
those ships out there. That's what we know thus far. That's what we've been told. So we don't
know who else are in these ships, correct?
That's fair. We just know that those people are there, and we know Floki said that the Jones Vikings could have did this. Why are we here?
Okay, you know what? Yes, I think the farm's going to get overran.
By this way. Got it. All right, that's all I wanted.
I don't think Thorfinn is going to help the farm.
That would definitely help your case. Because if they also add Thorfinn to their group, then this is a loss.
I just don't see a reason for them to fight against one another. Because Thorfinn, from what I remember for season 1, yeah, he likes... he
can stand Cootie sometimes.
But they weren't at odds. Cootie never hated Thorfinn. He kind of looked up like he wanted to be more like a Thorfinn.
All I know is this. Leif is not able to go ahead and buy Arnhild. Do not be surprised if they make a deal that if he participates, then they get Arnhild's freedom. That's all I'm saying. Do not be surprised. That's how you get him. That's how you rope him in. All right.
Man, someone need to just kill Ketil.
It's time.
Beating on pregnant women. I know, Justin. I need to let it go.
Hey, I can't even stand. Hey, I can't say nothing because when he continued to beat her after she said was her piece, at that point, because the first 2 hits, he don't know she's pregnant. But afterwards, and you continuing, man, that's tough. That's a rough line to jump over, Ketil. That's tough. All right.
But he didn't hit her stomach though.
He did not hit the stomach.
He's still trash.
Oh yeah.
So we got Mashle.
All right.
Oh man.
And this is another one of those because we got kids things. We got information.
All I have to wait. Hold on. I gotta get his name. Give me a second.
You talking about Silver?
Yeah, I was like, woo. I said I had no reason to be worried about him. He is already taken care of.
I thought we said that last week that Master's gonna put his paw
on.
Like
what happened to that cream puff?
No, I meant he gets turned into a doll later. Like we don't have to see him again.
Oh yeah.
Oh cool. Thanks for.
You're like, yeah, that's the fate he deserves.
It is. So I was like, no, me putting him in the can't stand book. It's totally fine.
I'm surprised you didn't want to put the girl in there.
I mean, she trash. I'm surprised that she didn't go to that room either. So, anyways, go ahead, Justin.
I mean, you can. Oh man.
Don't be acting like, I jumped when you totally jumped.
You super jumped.
You totally super jumped at Rokudou's Bad Girls. You went to the last scene first when you were all excited.
Everything else was irrelevant.
Wow, that's interesting. But you'll be fine. Go ahead.
We're on a shopping trip. This is crazy. They all hung out at his house. They tried to talk to Raina, and Raina don't.
That was his house, right? That was Rokudo.
Yeah.
Because you keep on saying this man don't have a house.
No, I said Rana didn't have a house.
Right. Okay.
That's what I said. Anyways, on back to the Mashle. Okay.
Anyways, yeah. Anyway, Mash calls Redhead Spikes. I was like, okay.
Interesting name.
Right.
Makes sense.
It's got spiky hair.
Yeah.
Silver lets them know, hey, 5 hits each. And if you take those, then I'll leave the girl alone. And then he lets it be known. He's like, Spikes is like, yo, I'll take all 10. I got us into this. I got it.
His name is Dot.
Yeah. And then like Dot Barron or something. Dot Barrett.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
That's why we call him Spikes. So I like when Silver did that whistle. Like, hey, this guy's like, woo, like he tough.
Yo, Silver be having a good time.
Yeah, he was good. And then we find out his power is iron. That's tough. That's hard stuff.
Yeah.
Looks like all right. So regardless, he gives him the 10 hits. Spikes takes him. And at that point, I was just like, okay, give Spikes his coin. Like, he won.
Yeah.
He stood up after. It don't matter if he started.
I was so confused with the conditions. I'm like, did he want him to literally be standing?
Yeah, he stood up.
Because he was like, you can't withstand or something. I don't know. It was weird.
So then when he grabbed his hair, I was just like, whoa. Like, this is getting out of control.
Let's keep it classy.
Yeah. And then, like that. And then we find out that girl was in on it, which we already knew.
Right.
And then... At that point, the show just took off because I was just like, great. So Mash goes ahead and he trying to come at him. He almost clinked him up the first hit, but he got away and he put Spike's head down. And I was like, okay, Mash is ready to go.
Right.
It's go time.
Yeah.
So then dude started hitting Mash with the stuff. Mash finally figured it out. He started breaking iron. I was like, yes, this only makes right. Mash, I'm just going to clean it up. I say he beat this dude bad.
He said it was
great. It was great. I was so happy about this. Like, he was just like, why did you think you were so untouchable? And the fact that...
Because he kept on saying, you didn't hear him? Oh, I got 2 gold coins.
In my first year.
I was like, he said that so many times.
And I was like, yeah, but you can't even withstand a punch. I was like, what does that say about you? I was like, had him
not
coughing
just any
up,
punch.
Got coughing up blood, man. This whole world was rocked.
He went after he hit those 2 nice shots. That first punch that sent the flying that you talking about, Jenae. That second punch, Jakia, right in the stomach. And then I saw Mash walking away. And I was like, yo, he about to do a running start.
That's what I thought.
I was like, this man might die.
And look, Silva thought the same. He was like, what's he doing?
He said, I can't take another hit.
I can't. It might be it for me. And then Mash is just sitting down and he looks up.
Yo, I wrote this down. He became so gangster after. He was like, that's 2. You got 8 more. And his eyes watered. I was like, yo, this man is going to die on television. Like, I was like, he is over.
Die on television.
And then the girl, he like looked at the girl and she started like trying to put on the innocent act. And then
Mash was like, I'm an equal opportunist.
God darn you. So yes. He put it. So after she was,
I knew he was gonna do it too.
I did.
I was like, he's definitely gonna do it.
After she said that he made me do it, Mash. I just see Mash put his arms around her, and she's like, "Oh, thank God!" It's like he's consoling me, and I was like, Mash might be a nice guy. And then Mash gives her a German suplex. I was like, oh my God. I just start rolling. He was like, and Mash said he treats everyone equal. I was like, oh my God. So
he do.
They didn't even show the rest of the massacre. All we know is he got the coins. And I was like, man, that man is dead. So then the group reunites. Lemon,
Finn,
Lance,
Die.
And then we hear the top brass is called Magia Lupus. I was like, okay, we got information.
Man, these kids are gonna be so bad.
And then Mash was like, wait, I didn't even know there were separate dorms. I started rolling. And then they did that reminiscing of the basically Harry Potter. The dudes choosing what dorms they going to. And then we got more information. There are 7 people that make up the Magia Lupus. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, between this cover and we fighting 7 people, I was like, these numbers are not adding up. I'm like, geez. And then we find out Abel is the leader. And I didn't know how y'all took it. This man either got 3 or 4 lines. It just depends on what.
4 lines.
I didn't know how you take it because one can come down. Because we've seen people have it and then continue on.
No, it looked like he got 4.
So I wasn't sure if it was.
I was split too. I was like, does he just have 1 or is it 4?
I was like, if he going.
I was like, it was 3 or 4 because it looked.
I'm gonna say like it's 4 just because of like how high up they are. I'm just
from
gonna
the fact that he putting people on walls like that.
At first, I was like, who are these people at the wall?
Right.
Right, and then we saw him.
And I was like, oh my God.
Saw him chain Silva into a puppet.
And then he called one puppet his mom. I was like, did he turn his mom into a puppet?
And Lance was like, Mash, make sure you stay close with somebody. And he ended up lost, and he see this big door, and I'm just like, yo, that's probably their door. And I was trying to pay attention.
This is class. And I was like,
don't you always go to these classes every day?
No.
Clearly he goes with Finn. And then he brought, these dudes are so cordial. Like Abe was over here talking, and like you said, the mom doll, that thing got 2 lines herself. I was like, it's like, yo, that dog got magic.
And that must be that big doll that we see in the opening or something.
And he went ahead, he was like,
or what is an extension of his magic?
Ooh.
Or what if he obtains the magic of everyone he changes into dolls?
We need more answers.
We do.
But he broke the door and he was like, sorry, I didn't know if I was supposed to push or pull. By the way, you're talking to a doll.
He was like, thank you.
Thank you for letting me know. I was like, yo,
it's about to be like a 7v1 or what?
I mean,
this is my logic. Because he about to take one of the 7 out now.
Wow.
So
really? He gonna just send one of them fight?
Well, I'm just saying, like, it might be one of those. Right. That's what I mean. Like, I can see the big dude. Like, it's gonna be one of those things.
Like more like quiet time.
It's gonna be somebody with glasses.
Yes, the one who was mainly talking. He should get it because he brought Silva in.
I think it's gonna be that girl. She seemed like that type.
I don't know.
I think the girl in the opening.
She in the opening.
I don't remember seeing that big guy.
No, he is. He before her. Yeah, rewatch. I seen that big dude.
But yes, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like no one else interferes. One person tried to prove themselves and take on Mash. Mash beats them. Yep. Something breaks it up. Then we got the pairing off. Mash has to fight another person before he fights Abel. And then in the total, Mash get 3 dubs because the rest of the people get the 1.
I just wonder how many coins they got.
Oh, you know what? They
might
not
have talking about he got 2.
What if his senior, who was doing the broom riding, what if he fight one of them?
I mean, he could do something. I feel like, that makes sense. He did get locked up in that bottle.
I don't know.
He might be coming back.
Maybe.
Might be a part of it. He's just not on the opening like that.
No, he isn't opening
I mean like standing with us.
Yeah, he's not with us.
I don't know. We need more people. And we haven't seen the father or Brad in a hot minute.
We haven't, but I feel like they're close by. They just like blending in with the trees. That's their thing.
Yeah. It's like a good disguise and then it's like a horrible one sometimes.
I mean, well, no one's caught them on it yet.
I don't know how.
All right.
Whose turn is it?
I think it's you.
Justin did match. I think it's time for the...
Yeah, it would be time for having Delusion, and then I don't have the One Piece facts because of my book.
Oh. So you guys are talking about that show?
Wait, did you not catch up on that show? You said you was gonna watch it. So which is it?
I did not watch it.
But you watched Dead Mount.
I did watch Dead Mount.
You're just always disappointed, Jakia.
I know. I stayed disappointed in her.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
She flipped the script. Okay.
Yeah. I haven't done
What did
anything.
you want to take from Heaven's Delusion on this one? I mean...
Wow.
It was straightforward.
It was very straightforward.
We went for clean water.
But we now know that it was a sham, which kind of makes sense, because that water did not look clean in any sense of the word.
I mean, it looked clear and clean-ish, but there's definitely bodies in it, so how clean can it be? And then...
They all somebody's car.
But when we go down in the subway... That's where the water is coming all the way up.
It wasn't even a subway. It was like a bicycle parking, which was interesting. That's what it said.
Like an underground terminal.
Right.
It's rough.
It is. And we saw like, cool, we're going to get this water. And then...
We saw a man barely alive.
On a rock. And he was like, my buddy. And we're just like...
We look around the corner.
He was like, there's a monster. And we're like, what? I was like, there's a man-eater in here?
That's what monsters are.
Right.
So the other buddy is clearly dead, and then
he was like under the water today.
This creature come running at us.
I thought it was like a bear pig. I was like, what? It
did kind of look like a bear pig.
I was like, what is going on? And it chased us for real.
And come to find out, it was just a regular bear.
Yeah, because they were just like, hey, do your thing, do your power to like take out the man-eater. Because once she knocked it out, he was like, cool. And then he realized it wasn't going in, like his hand wasn't going in.
Yeah.
And then like the bear's eyes opened up and they looked at each other and he was like, this is not a man-eater. And he was
They
terrified.
gave a funny moment because even the bear like looked violated that he was touched.
It was like, what's happening? It was a whole thing.
It's good that there's humor in this show.
Yeah,
there needs to be.
Especially in the world they're in, absolutely.
But other than that, then
I mean, we went back to the
hotel.
Oh, that's right. Go back. Yeah.
The hotel little girl wants to be
the king of hotels.
The king of hotels.
She got goals.
Let her have a dream.
I don't think you would say that if you hear the details of the dream. So basically, to be king of hotels, she's decided that she's gonna always have clean rooms for people.
Right, it's right on the wall.
And anyone she likes, she's gonna have sex with them, and then she'll be the king of hotels.
I think she was, it was a whole thing.
I think she's just really uneducated.
She did say she's an orphan and she was raised by like the vigilantes.
Didn't this happen with Bookworm? Who was else an orphan that didn't have any type of goals?
The Bookworm had goals.
No, it was another girl. She was an orphan.
Oh, what's her name?
Red hair.
She in the book. What's her name?
It gave me those vibes when we were talking about this.
She's awful.
Because she didn't have good goals either.
And she wanted to be all like, oh man, what's her name? It's awful.
Not Delilah or something.
No, it's Dahlia. And then she only got more concerned when there was a baby and stuff, and she was like, this is my responsibility now.
And she was obsessed with the priest and all that stuff.
It was the whole thing.
But then after that, basically we offer her to come with us. She declined. She wants to try to... They're like, well, you make sure you stay king of the hotels because the man on the rock is her boss. And they all look up to him. He ended up dying through the night. Yeah. So I was like, all right. And then we go back to this facility. And the only thing I took away from this facility is at the very end is Tokyo is a girl.
Yes.
And I called her a girl.
Oh, you didn't know that? Girl before?
No.
Oh.
It came off like it could have been a male.
All right. Well... Yeah, Tokyo.
That was the biggest takeaway.
Well, yes. No, I was shocked at the dreams that she was having because she was like, "Is that?"
Whoa, Tokyo is a girl.
That's
the only note.
That's the note. Because she fine. Because before she thought she was dying last episode, and they were like, "Nah, you fine." And then she had like these hallucinations where she was like this weird like androgynous like alien elf thing popped up, and then she was like Ashura, and I was like, you don't even know what Ashura looks like, so how you know that was them?
How do you know she don't know what it looks like?
That's how I took it.
Ashura was the person that was there. All those kids know who Ashura looks like.
I don't think so. I think this is before her time. But yeah. That's it. But then, I don't know, towards the end it was like weird because when the guy in the lab coat looked at it, it was like just showed like empty shoes, they didn't show any body there. And he was just like looking like, so yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I just took that like as he was wanting to test the shoes.
Okay.
That's wild.
Kia's like, you didn't know she was a girl? And that's his only note. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, it was a pretty straightforward episode. Like, they got tricked. They realized that the people in that other town was just like,
trying to get rid of them.
Setting people up for them to be all like robbed and stuff like that. That's all it was.
Got nothing else better to do.
All right.
Jenae, it's the times. It's the times.
Okay. So again, no One Piece fact of the day.
Ooh, all right.
So, with that being said...
You're getting by on those barely.
Birdie or Demon? Well, I guess just Birdie. Yeah, as long as Demon Slayer lives. I mean, right in the get-go, we saw...
Yo, that's my first note. Yeah. Get this bum Lily off the screen. She the only one asking, where's my gift, all this other stuff.
I did put Lily, already asking for Gundams.
Already asking for her gifts.
I am going to have to refute one thing you said, though.
Yeah. Okay.
She ain't a bum.
Technically not a bum. We did see her actually serving as a server.
She had the out uniform.
Looks like maybe this place needs to step it up in class.
What, Klein's?
The outfit looks fine. I don't know what Lily's doing. Somehow involving overalls. It's
always some type of yellow.
Be professional.
And I don't like how she came at Ichina too. She was like, "Oh, who's the kid?" Yeah,
like you look like a child, okay?
Like I'm a better version of you, literally.
Like, does she look like a kid? Sure. Do you look like a kid, Lily? 100%. Like, you look like you are like 2 grades higher than those biscuit head 3 little kids. Like,
those kids ain't do that in this episode.
He called them nappy head at one time. He said something about them kids.
That's wild. Okay.
They just trying to get an education.
They are. Like, they
I'm glad.
To nobody. Okay?
They are.
They did nothing.
Leave them alone. Lily need to get an education, but it's too late for her.
100%. It's never too late. It's never too late. You didn't see that new commercial that they showed?
No.
There's this dad and his daughter, and they driving.
Oh yeah, I did see. That's a good commercial.
Right. It'd be like you going. School's gonna be hard, and then they be driving. She be like, "Yeah, I know." And then he like detour, and I'm like, look at them going on a detour. Taking their time before they get to the end destination.
Right.
And then they open up the trunk, grab the backpack, and the daughter hands the backpack to the dad, and she says, "But you'll be all right." And he old, so there's always a chance.
Yeah.
Lily just gotta grow up.
She's too busy working at bars.
Yeah. And in this show, we got another Rekka.
Yeah.
And I was just like, Rekka is the next obstacle for Aoi. Yeah, that's how it is. I put Kia hoping Aoi take this loss.
I wasn't hoping that Aoi takes that loss.
I thought that was interesting that they're painting Amane as if she's like held captive.
And she not.
Oh.
I was so confused.
I was like, yo.
I was like, she chose.
I said, what is this? A sit down? Amane is Rika's niece. I was like, and then I did put in parentheses, working for Aoi. I was like, working for them for tuition and money to live. And I said she did say she was a hostage.
She did literally say that.
And then, but now I think we finding out she just... Well, I think it came full circle at the end of the episode. Because she basically, instead of playing by everyone else's rules, it's like her and Aoi just want to be free. And that's why she's really doing it. That's why she wants to see this.
But I like Rekka, though. She was like, hey, once you're done with that, come be my caddy. It's like, hey, get that, be a pro. Get some money.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I thought it was great that Aoi looked like she figured it out. We found out about Shining Wings.
Yeah.
We got a new golf club set.
Yeah.
And,
I
know. Well, you know what? Hey, Jakia, I hope they're, Kia better hope.
What?
Kia better hope.
What?
That either your Haikyuu or some other sports shows come.
This coach.
And bring some top-notch coaches. Because someone going to be bad who win Coach of the Year. Someone gonna be real mad.
This is the contender. This man.
Raya.
Yeah, and don't you? First of all, you put some respect. His name is Coach. All right, Coach Amaru.
Yeah,
that's his last name.
All right, let's. You are not on first name. I know you. Listen. You know what? You on thin ice. Okay?
I ain't on any kind of thin ice. Listen up. If y'all want to go ahead and put this man on a pedestal, that's your business. That's what you want me to say.
What you mean?
What you want me to do
also,
about it?
Put 2 and 2 together. They kept emphasizing. They kept hinting at it. They just didn't say it out loud. This man was the one who designed these clubs. He's been working endless nights. He's been testing them out because it's her power.
Look, it's
his
the
power.
least he can do.
What you mean?
He's done enough. It's the least he can do.
He's done enough.
Sure.
He made her happy about golf.
Look.
Aoi was kind of bugging me a little bit, just a tad. And I was like, come on, Aoi, like, Get it together. I know you love the coach.
I'm just like, Leo more
Jenae,
coach. I'm like, you gonna put him up there over Leo?
Hold on. We need to get that Leo course quick.
Oh, you been talking about best, like, top coach. I'm just like...
I said he's a contender.
He's not even in the room.
Wow.
He ain't even in the room.
Who in the room, Kia?
It ain't him. I know Leo in the room.
Okay, well, who else in the room?
Just me. I gotta figure out what other shows for other coaches. But he not my...
I think he at the table.
I mean, look, if you want to, you can.
I think he at the table.
Sure. Everybody got different types of tables.
Is me Dosage in the room?
But Dosage is always in the room.
What is he writing down?
Lord knows.
Listen, all I'm saying is I was kind of frustrated for Aoi because I'm like, I know you're better than this.
That was sad. I was disappointed in her.
Right.
I was disappointed. I was expecting her to at least be in the top 10 because they showed us who number 10, who 10th was.
Who was 10?
The girl with the pigtails who's having a great time.
Oh.
You, don't act like you didn't see her. They gave her a lot of screen time.
I mean, she was there.
That was her opponent.
I didn't know she... So she was number 10.
She's 10. Yeah, she's in 10th place.
Oh, okay.
And I was at 89. And then Rachel was kind of rude. She was like, her goals need to change to be in the top 60.
Yeah, Rachel she kind of disrespectful, but I like her a bit.
Yeah, right.
I like her a little bit.
Yeah. And hey, I get what you're saying, but even when they were at the hospital, and I know Jakia, your favorite person, didn't have her arm sling on. But
right.
Like, she gonna have a rude awakening. I don't know about her.
What do you mean?
Like
she gonna have a mental breakdown when she find out?
Yeah.
I mean, that ain't got nothing to do with her.
Exactly, but she act like it do.
She was shocked when he was on the first.
Listen, once she know,
she gonna be crying.
Well, no, not at all.
Yes, she is.
She gonna be fine.
She not
because she's under the impression or fearful that Aoi's a love interest because she loved that man.
No, where'd you get that from?
She do love that man.
I know. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
She love that man?
I know. She do.
She's in love with the coach. So once she know that I was his daughter, she gonna be fine.
Anyway. Amane let her mom have it. She
as
like,
she should.
Showing up.
I mean, even though but Amane's still in that book.
Aoi did say that's why I was a little concerned. I know you were saying she was going on your nerves a little bit,
just a little bit.
But the first part, literally when she saw him in the hospital, even when she said it in her mind, I was like, oh snap, she figured it out. She said he may be my real father.
But we knew that the past 2 episodes.
But she didn't really want to harp on it.
Okay.
And then the fact that Amane, like you said, let Sarah know. She said, I think she's torn up that her father's in the hospital.
The grandfather is the worst.
100%.
No, the mom's also because she was like, look what Athens is doing to us. I said, no.
It is.
But I was like, but she's doing it to Aoi. I was like, don't misunderstand. Okay?
Athens should be in this book.
Yeah, put them in there.
Put the whole corporation in there. That's fine.
I hate Athens. That grandfather ain't in here either.
Yes, he is.
Wait a minute, Jenae.
What do you mean put the chairman?
I got a Lily. I got Amane. I got Henri, the thug with the knife.
Yeah.
And then I got Catherine, old lady.
Yo, put that grandfather in there.
Grandfather,
but who do you think? Which grandfather do you think will win? Aoi or
Beasley E. What you mean?
I'm just saying. Look,
he gonna put the paws on that man. Well, let me stop because I said the same thing about the giant.
Right.
I was just like,
that's funny what y'all said.
Grandfather looked tough though.
Hey, all I know is I put what is this anime redemption arc? Like what's going on?
Maybe.
Right.
But hey, you need all 3 votes. Kia just said she ain't getting out that book.
She didn't say that. All right.
Be careful what you put in there.
Yeah, got to be careful.
Demon Slayer?
Yeah, Demon. All I have to say is this. That's what I put. I was like, there's 5. There's always 5.
Well, yeah, because of the old guy. You didn't think that was part of it?
No.
Okay.
And now it makes a little more sense.
Well, I said that last week. I was like, well, what about the old dude that she's fighting in the opening? Like,
well, no, because we thought that he
broke off like that.
Like he just dissolves into the 4.
Yeah, I figured they would merge back together
to 1
and back to 1. But it's starting to look like as they're coming off, he's shrinking and shrinking and shrinking.
Right.
But other than that, I was like, man,
that was a good backstory a little bit.
Oh, I said Genya redemption arc.
There was never. He's not in the book. I like Genya.
Whoa! You don't have to be in the book to have a redemption arc.
Why is he having a redemption arc? What did he do?
Because he's come off as a jerk. He slapped that when we were all getting initiated. Yeah, he slapped the dog mess out of the one of the bug-eyed looking girls who just stand there minding her own business. Right. He slapped the dog mess out of her.
Yeah, I never really hated him. I just needed to hear more about his story.
Yeah, I feel like people
but
don't
his backstory, I was confused.
I was okay with it because it also gave me human emotions for his brother, who I in turn hate because of what he has done in his past discretion.
Again, I still don't hate him, even though what he did to Nezuko.
Yeah, gotcha.
I'm just confused because I'm just like. He's just like, oh, I have to still apologize to what I did to him and all this other stuff. And I was like, wait, did y'all not talk or y'all got separated for like 3 to 4 years after this happened? Like, I'm confused.
I mean, probably.
Okay.
Hey, man, you get called a murderer. It's going south. Wow.
He thought that was a war.
They had a big family.
Really, Genya?
They did. Yeah.
He thought that was a
war. That mom
like he said it was full of lies. He said just excuses.
It was nuts, man.
He took
4 people died in just because of one door open.
Right.
Yo, she was kind of tough.
She was.
Hey, that's why. Shout out to Genya's mom. She endured a lot for her family.
She did. She really did.
That's why she's one of the moms on the Happy Mother's Day post on Instagram.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did you put that down for Aoi's mom?
What's up? What you mean?
Why would I put her down?
Like Happy Mother's Day to her. She's not a good mom.
Hey, whoa.
Okay.
Take a look at the Instagram post. All right. Anyway,
she's not my favorite mom.
Okay.
I don't think. I mean, she's lied to Aoi her whole life.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Hey.
She has. And then she can't even own up to her own, like...
They had a plan in place. I'm not going to let you just... Calm down.
No, I don't think so.
And she wanted to make sure she would actually be able to spend time with her father. That's why she's there. Come on. Keep it classy.
No, her mom needs to keep it classy. Right, anyways. But no, so Demon's good,
Demon's always good,
Yeah, it was just a straight shooter.
Yeah. But so wait, are we in agreement? Is he a demon?
I don't know nothing.
I'm not saying that at all.
Because I want to see what happens in the next episode. Because
he said
he's torn apart.
Right, but he was fine with that. But he was like, hey, if he hits me in the back of the head, he said I can't regenerate. But he didn't say that about him being stabbed in other places. So
that could just be because he can't think and channel whatever he got to do to regenerate. I need answers.
I still think it's something that he learned. I don't know.
But
he don't got no breathing. He don't know any breathing techniques.
Yeah. So
that's why he got that gun.
I mean, I don't know how he's going to be a hot shooter, but he's going to try to do it.
I mean.
And Tanjiro keep killing me when they be like, giving him these declarations. He's like, yes, we'll support you. I'm like, no.
Maybe he and his brother got demon powers from when his mom scratched them. Similar to when Muzan scratches and gets demon powers.
That's what I was thinking, because I was like, no one bit him. But I was like, he did get scratched pretty well.
Maybe that's it.
That could be it. I don't know.
Need more answers. That's crazy though. He couldn't cut him.
He could, but it makes sense. He ain't got no breathing technique. It's just a regular thing.
But he was able to cut others though.
That's true.
But maybe you gotta be real tough, like Tanjiro.
Yeah, you're upper level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tanjiro, yeah.
But then didn't he that one guy, did he cut him or did he shoot him? Shoot his head off?
I don't know.
Need more answers.
We need more answers. We do.
All right.
Well, that's this week's episode. All right.